How you doing? My name's Nick. I live in the Catskills. That's upstate New York. I do a lot of working on the truck videos like this Ram 2500. This is a 2021, and I work in the shop, in the house, that sort of stuff. If you like that, subscribe. Today I was actually going to be removing the clamps that hold on that Snap Outfitters Treehouse camper top. If you don't know, I recently picked this up. I did a full walk around video of it. It's linked in the description. But they use clamps to hold it on to the bed. I was going to remove those and bolt it on. Trouble is, I woke up this morning, there's snow everywhere. I didn't realize it was going to snow. I left the truck outside. Now it's covered in snow. If I bring it into the garage, everything's going to melt and we're going to have puddles all over the garage. So I figured this was a good opportunity to show you a little trick on how to get snow off of a really big truck like this. It's either you use a gigantic broom, which is not a bad one, but you can mess with the paint. A lot of people don't like that. So I have a different trick that I used, and it requires a very high-tech tool. One second. Electric leaf blower. Now this is an oldie. In fact, when we got this house 6 years ago or so, the previous owners left a whole bunch of stuff. This was one of the things that they left. It's got to be over 10 years old. It's a Toro Ultra Blower Vac. That's trademark. You don't want to steal that Ultra Blower Vac because they'll sue you. Metal impeller. And this thing has some serious power. And I use it for all kinds of stuff other than leaves. In fact, I really don't even think I use it for leaves that much. Maybe once a year I use it for leaves. But everything else is like getting the burn barrel going real quick, or blowing out the garage, or blowing off snow. It's got a bunch of different settings. There's a dial right here, and you can adjust it to, you can strap this thing on the back of one of those swamp boats, and I mean, this thing is super powerful, and I'm going to show you how powerful it is right now. Now, I'm looking at this warning here. To reduce risk of electric shock, do not expose unit to rain or operate unit on wet surfaces. All right, there's no rain here. This is snow, and we're not going to operate it on a wet surface unless they mean me. I'm not sure. Let's go get the plug. And we're not going to turn this thing on too high. Maybe let's start with a quarter of the way. It's a dial, so let's start at a quarter of the way. All right, so you can see it blows it off at a quarter of the way. Let's get this thing up to a half. So a couple things I should point out here is, the bad part is that you're dragging around an extension cord. And the other thing, obviously, is that the snow goes everywhere. It blows all over the place. It could blow right up into your face. So you got to be careful of that. But other than that, it's pretty simple. And it allows you to get to these high parts. No way I'm getting that with a brush, right? So, I mean, I could probably just, I don't even know if I need the ladder, because the Treehouse comes with a ladder that you can take out and attach to the tailgate, and there's connections there, and you can climb up onto the roof. You can actually stand on top of the roof. Maybe we should do that. It says it's 350 pounds. Huh. Probably dangerous to stand up there in the snow. Yeah, so let's do it then. Okay. All right, let's clean this off first so we don't have an incident. I don't want to fall before I even get up there and fall. How the hell am I going to get you up here? I think this goes without saying, but don't do this. This is actually fairly stupid considering I don't actually have to get up here to blow this off. This is slicker than snot up here. Okay. Well, it handles 220. All right, let's do this. Okay, drama free. It is very slick up here. I need some gator skins for the top of this thing if I ever want to walk on this again. Gator skins would be good. Sticking some gator skins down on here, it seems like something that would be smart. All right. I wish you were on this side to see how I'm going to get down. I didn't plan for that. All right, let me get down and I guess you'll know it because you'll hear it if I fall. All right, we're going to sit down. This is strong. I am very surprised. This is strong up here. Car shakes, but there is no give. Like I'm pushing on this, there's no, it's not flexing at all. Huh, all right, let me get down. Wow. Yeah. All right, so I broke the cardinal rule of cleaning snow off your car. I went bottom to top, that's dumb. And now everything from the top of the camper is all over the hood over here. So we'll blow that off real quick. It's obviously just like a quarter inch, but we'll get it off and then we're gonna be done. All right, so let's wrap this up. Clearly you can see it's really easy to use a leaf blower. And really the best part is that especially when you got a truck covered in mud, which mine is right now, you use a brush. All you're doing is dislodging that mud and just scraping it all over your paint. The leaf blower there works perfectly. Your hands stay dry. You don't have to worry about anything. I highly suggest you try and maybe pick up one of these electric leaf blowers. They're super strong, and you don't have to worry about trying to get a gas one started in the middle of the winter. Sometimes they're very hard to start in the middle of the winter. But these things always work. You plug it in, it turns on, crazy powerful. I don't know how much that thing costs. I'll see if they still sell it. I would assume they sell it. This thing's definitely less than $100. There's no way this thing's more than $100. I bet you this thing's 75. I'll flash it on the screen when I find it here at the bottom, but I'll also link it in the description or something similar if I can't find this Toro. But they gotta still make this thing. This thing's, although I have to say they might not sell many because this thing's already over 10 years old, still working great. All right, let me get out of here because I gotta cap the bolt down. All right, I'll see you.